Somebody please help! Help! Boss, come on, stay with me, mate. Oh, come on! Oh, come on, it's gonna be all right, mate. Don't stay with me, yeah?
Don't tell me you remember just how much you love driving and you want more work.
No, I can't say I've missed it, to be honest. I know I did the job this morning, but I'm not sure I want to go back to it.
Especially now you're in with Joe Tate.
Oh, it's not just that. You know how ambitious Nicola can be, and Joe has been giving me more responsibility at home farm.
Suppose I'm just going to have to get used to it, aren't I?
Yeah, well, no, I'm here now. You might as well make use of me.
Yeah, well, that's great, but I can't exactly wait for you to turn up when you feel like it, can I? I've got a business to run. So, looks like you've got a long weekend ahead of you. I'm sure Nicola will be pleased. I'm James Hawledge. John, great to hear from you. You don't waste much time, do you? Sorry, just a sec. Next week, OK, we'll have a board meeting or something and I'll fill you in on what I've been up to. But now, if you don't mind, you know, this could take a while.
You still watching that? Not exactly action-packed, is it? Oh, I don't know. I'd say things are just starting to get interesting. I might need you to do something for me.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, how did it go?
Started off very well, apparently. The inspector was an old friend of Paddy's.
Oh, that was lucky, I must say.
Yeah, that's what we thought. And then it sort of went downhill from there, really.
Babe, what's with the face? Please tell me you flirted the hell out of the inspector and that I'm going to be cracking open the fizz right about now.
Yeah, it's not as simple as that. I kind of...
Insulted the inspector's wife big time.
I'm not proud of it. It was just meant to be a bit of harmless fun behind her back. Should have heard what they called me.
Except you didn't marry Martin, did you?
So much for him putting in a good word. There's no way the disciplinary in London tomorrow will go my way now. All right, then. Paddy can pay for all the drinks now.
Yeah, you better. It's not like I've got a job, is it? Probably get struck off for good. Oh, sorry, I need to take this.
Sorry, it might not happen like that. It might be that you still just get a suspension.
Shh. Just pour. I'll make it a large one.
He was out of it, sweating it. But then he just collapsed.
Pete, that is terrible. He must be worried sick.
God, you got to him in time. I mean, he's going to be okay, right?
That's just it. He won't tell me anything, just that the doctors are still with him. What if you don't make it?
Don't think like that. They will be doing
Everything they can for him, you're saying.
Joe, I'm sorry. Like, you don't need this. I just didn't know who else to call.
Please don't apologise. I'm glad you did call me. Look, I'll see if Marlon can pick up Leo for me.
And I'll be there as soon as I can, okay?
Okay.
My bear will be amazing. You'll see.
I don't get it. Why does Dad want to go so badly?
So that you two can spend some time together. Away from here.
Run away more like. He's the one who messed up.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you on that one, but don't mean I don't want you to enjoy yourself.
How can I?
Because I say so, that's how. Look, I know you're only thinking of me, and that means a lot. But David's your dad.
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
Yeah, he is. But he's your idiot now, so the best thing you can do is go and have a great time. Think about it, yeah?
That was really sweet of you. Especially after what you told me about David and Layla.
Well, it's not Jacob's fault, is it? Why should he suffer?
Even so, it can't have been easy for you.
You're not going back now, though.
Meaning that you would if you could?
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't just the Layla thing that did it. I can't be with someone who's ashamed of me.
I can feel a book coming on.
You know, this is going to sound really pathetic. But I miss being with him so much. I miss our little family.
Doesn't sound at all pathetic. And believe it or not, I understand.
I mean, even if you do get struck off, you still got loads going for you.
Like throwing away 6 years of training.
Well, you're bright. You're resourceful. You could turn your hand to anything.
I'm a vet. I make animals better. That's what I do.
What about a bit of conservation work abroad? Broaden your experiences.
Ship the embarrassment off to another country, you mean? Sorry, but I've got my son to think about. Well, it doesn't mean there isn't a silver lining.
Charity's right. All we have to do is find it.
Well, then I tell you what. Why don't I leave you lot to organise my miserable little life while I go pack for London? That will get quietly plastered.
Teeny!
So don't forget to rotate the fresh produce. Anything less than peachy goes to Lisa's pigs.
I can manage without a list. I have run this place before, you know, without any major catastrophes.
I know, but that was without the added distraction of Faith. You might want the odd early morning lie-in.
Well, if you like, I don't mind helping out. I'm only next door and unemployed, and I really want to earn my keep.
You see, all you got to do is worry about spending some quality time with Jacob.
Yeah, that's if he even gets on the plane. As far as he's concerned, I'm the world's worst dad right now.
Hey, he doesn't mean that. He's just lashing out.
Yeah. Well, even so, you're flying out later on. Might be a good idea to check that he's going with you.
No prizes for guessing who you're talking about.
And there you are. Perfect timing. David wants to have a word with you, don't you?
Yeah, mate, I just wanted to...
Can't it wait? I only came in to get this. I hear it's getting hot in Spain this time of year.
Can I get you a drink? Coffee? Beer?
Your message said it was important.
That's all I know. Till the accountant gets here, you're as in the dark as I am.
They were quick, weren't they? What's the rush?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. All I know is I got a call saying meet us here as soon as possible.
Why am I getting a bad feeling about this?
Well, I'd say don't worry, but she's the best accountant I've ever had, and if she's concerned, then...
Was something wrong?
I sent Graham to pick her up. They should be here soon. Look, I'm sorry that I overstepped the mark. I was just trying to help you out. I'm sure it's something and nothing.
It better be.
You don't think...
Think what?
I don't know. You don't think that Robert might be hiding something from me?
Excuse me? Ross Barton. He was brought in earlier today. Oh, no, it's okay. That's his brother. Hey, how's Ross? Have you seen him yet?
They won't let me near. Look, they keep saying they're still with him.
What does that even mean? It means he's in the right place, thanks to you.
But you didn't see him. I thought he was going to die.
He didn't know, did he? Because you got him here in time.
Yeah, did I? Or have I let another brother down?
Ross is strong. He will get through this, you'll see.
I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologise. I understand. And you're not on your own. I'm here.
Mr. Barton, Dr. Phillips, I've been treating your brother Ross.
Well, how is he? Why won't anyone tell me what's going on?
If you'd like to come with me, give us a chance to talk in private. The wound has become seriously infected. We've given it a good clean to clear away bacteria that might be lurking. The problem is that the infection has spread to the bloodstream, which means, in turn, it could affect Ross's vital organs.
So he's septic?
I'm afraid so. Hence the drop in blood pressure which led to his collapse. His immune system was essentially shutting down his body. A few more hours and he might not have made it.
And now?
That depends on which organism has caused the infection.
You don't know. Look, you've been with him for hours.
Ross is on a high dose of intravenous antibiotics to help fight the infection. We've taken swabs of the wound site for analysis. Once we know the results, we can tailor the treatment. Until then, we're doing all we can.
So I just have to sit here and wait, is that it?
He's still sleeping, but his temperature's down and he seems to be responding to the first wave of treatment. I'm not saying he's out of the woods, but in my experience, he's made a good start.
Thanks for letting us know.
Of course. We're moving him into a room to monitor him. As soon as he's settled, I'll send a nurse to take you up.
Hi, Brenda. It's only me. I popped in at the cafe, but it was shut.
Yeah, well, I felt like knocking off early. No harm in being spontaneous once in a while.
No, I suppose not. Is everything all right? You look like you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Me? No. Quite the opposite. The twins are with Marlon and April. So we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh, that'll be a first. Hey, why don't we make the most of it? Get a TV dinner, catch up on one of those box sets we've been meaning to watch.
Well, actually, I thought we might make our own entertainment.
Oh, yeah. You mean us?
Oh, pennies dropped.
But I didn't think you wanted to.
Well, a girl can change her mind, can't she? Or don't you want me?
No, it's not that. Of course I do, yeah. It's just, it's been a while.
Well, what are we waiting for?
It's really not teeny for 6. I mean, all that hard work and study to qualify as a vet. I mean, what if it gets snatched away?
Yeah. Nothing worse than thinking you've got your life sorted and then having the rug pulled from underneath you.
If you ask me, you're better off out of it. I mean, trust me, David is going to spend the rest of his life regretting what he did. You are the best thing that ever happened to him. Remember that.
Thank you.
Still doesn't feel right, going without Tracy.
Look, I know I've messed up big time. I just want to make it up to you, OK?
Hey, come on. Raking up the past is not going to help. The most important thing for you two is to put all this behind you. Go and have some fun.
Couldn't agree more myself. Just promise me you'll have the best time ever, yeah?
Thanks.
Oh, Jakey. This is what I want, remember?
Go stick that in the cab, Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, are you going to be all right? Only I've seen what people have been saying online.
Yeah, well, that's their problem, not mine. As far as I'm concerned, they can all get lost.
OK, better go.
Yeah.
Do this to me. Do you hear? You've got to keep fighting this. Sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to explain. Still asleep then? I didn't tell you about Paddy, did I? I don't believe it. So it turns out the guy who's in charge of Vanessa's disciplinary is an old university mate of Paddy's. They qualified together.
Nice one.
Paddy started to reminisce about the old days. In particular, this one woman who had a bit of a moustache issue going on.
She sounds gorgeous. Do you reckon you could get me a number?
You okay? Just thirsty. It's been a long time.
It has.
So did you, I mean, you know, enjoy it?
Of course I did, yeah. It was unexpected, I admit, but no, it was a nice surprise. I've missed us being close.
There was a time I thought we never would be again.
I know, and that was my fault. What I did was unforgivable. But that is all in the past now, where it belongs, I hope.
You don't wish things were different. I mean, if you weren't with me, you'd be free to be with whoever
Free
you...
to do nothing. Don't even think like that. Here, with you, is where I want to be.
I hope so. I really do. Because I don't know what to do without you.
Just as well you're not then, isn't it?
So, might as well face it. My career is kaput. And don't you give me that look either. After tomorrow, doesn't matter how sick you might feel, I won't be able to help you. And do you know why?
Let me guess. You're a snake charmer. Well, go on, get out your funny hat, shove them in a basket, because this I've got to see.
Oh, that's right. Laugh at me. That's all I'm fit for.
Oh, wow. Well, you weren't wrong about getting hammered. Hey, good job I didn't don my fake moustache.
A proper comedian, aren't we? Come on, then. Keep 'em coming.
Well, how about you lighten up? I was just worried about you, all right?
Well, guess what? I'm fine.
What, chatting to a snake? How's that working out for you?
Might as well now I'm practically struck off. Well, what have I got to lose? No job, hardly any savings. You.
Excuse me?
Look, I know you. You want a good time, not some unemployed has-been with no prospects.
Oh, get the violins out.
Just do yourself a favour. Abandon shit before I bring you down as well.
Well, maybe you're wrong. OK, yeah, I'll admit I like a giggle. But trust me, babe, you talking to a snake, that more than ticks the box. And I'm not going anywhere. So how about I help you pack? Because, babe, you've got a train to catch, remember?
How could I forget?
Well, I could always help you take your mind off it for a bit. Close your eyes.
Not a charity.
Please, just close your eyes. There. Now, if that doesn't float Martin's boat, nothing will. See, that's more like it.
Whoever's done this knows all the tricks.
Are you sure you haven't made a mistake?
At £500 an hour, she better not have. Are you sure someone's siphoning funds?
No question. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before there's nothing left.
I don't understand this. How?
False payments, shell companies, you name it.
I know it's a shock, and believe me, I'm just as stunned as you are. Obviously, feel free to check with your own financial advisor if you like.
I'd be quick if I were you.
She's right. It seems like the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to be.
Then what am I doing here? I should be having this out with Robert. All that stuff about how well we were doing, you were fobbing me off.
Well, that's one way you could do it. Or you could play him in his own game.
I could lose everything.
Then why don't you let me help you?
What do you mean?
That I'll buy your shares. At the market rate, of course. That way you'll get the fair price.
What's in it for you?
The pleasure of making Robert suffer.
I'm going to do that. He's not getting away with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure Robert gets everything that's coming to him.
Look, I need something to take the edge off.
I'm afraid you've had your limit of pain relief for now. You need to try and sleep. Let the antibiotics do their job.
How am I supposed to sleep? I'm in agony here.
The nurses will monitor you, but I have to say, all the signs are good.
Do you want to try living with your face on fire?
I'll be back in a few hours. Until then, I'm afraid there's nothing more I can prescribe.
Cheers. Thanks for nothing.
Well, thanks for today.
You don't have to thank me. I think we're more than just friends now, aren't we?
Not these last few weeks. I don't think I'd have coped if I didn't have you.
Well, you have got me. And I'm not going anywhere. Well, apart from home, obviously. And just so you know, I'll be thinking about you. That's all I seem to do these days.
Me too.
Finally take yourself away, did you? At least I know where your priority lies.
What is it with you? Look, Rona's done nothing but try to help.
Of course she has. I feel so much better for it.
Do you know what? Forget it. 'Cause I don't need this. I'm off to pick up your car. I'll see you tomorrow.
If you have been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, please visit itv.com/advice for support information. A tense time ahead next as the net starts to close in on Phelan. An extra visit to the cobbles.